Yo, what's up, Dodgers Nation? Welcome back on Dodgers Latest, and if you're not sitting down for this one, you better buckle up because I've got a bombshell that's about to blow the lid off the entire MLB offseason. Picture this. It's Tuesday, the GMs are holed up in Vegas at the Cosmopolitan, sipping those adult beverages, wheeling and dealing like it's the Wild West of baseball. But hold on, rumor has it one photo just leaked from those smoky backrooms. A single grainy image of Dodgers brass huddled with a mystery agent, and the name on everyone's lips? Bo Bichette. Yeah, you heard that right. The Toronto Blue Jays superstar, the guy who's been the face of the AL East, potentially jumping ship to LA? To play second base? This isn't just a rumor, it's a full-blown conspiracy that's got fans rioting, execs sweating, and the league on the brink of chaos. Let's break this down step by step because if this goes down, the Dodgers aren't just upgrading, they're rewriting the rules of the game. And trust me folks, this is the kind of move that could make or break dynasties. Are you ready to dive into the madness? Because I am. Alright, let's set the scene here folks because this isn't just about a position, it's about the soul of the Dodgers franchise. We're talking about the Dodgers' second base disaster, a position that's been a revolving door of injuries, platoons, and question marks all season long. Tommy Edman, your so-called MVP of the NLCS from 2024, signed to that fat 5-year, $74 million deal? He played in just 97 games last year, battling ankle issues that kept him sidelined for weeks, hamstring tweaks that flared up in the playoffs, and let's not forget those nagging shoulder problems from his Cardinals days. The guy hit 13 homers and 13 doubles in those games, sure, but at 31 he's not getting younger, and the Dodgers are screaming for youth in an era where aging stars like Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman are pushing 32. Then there's Gavin Lux, Wade Hasan Kim? Whatever they're calling him now, hit .280 with 13 steals in only 71 games, but he barely got a sniff at the big league level, shuttled between the minors and the bench like a forgotten prospect. It's like the Dodgers are running a second base clinic for the walking wounded, patching holes with duct tape and prayers. And now, with the GMs in Vegas, whispers are flying that they're eyeing a blockbuster to fix this mess. Why the outrage? Because this isn't just a signing, it's a seismic shift that could turn the Dodgers into an unstoppable juggernaut, leaving every other team in the dust. Fans are furious, media's in meltdown, and rival GMs are probably plotting revenge as we speak. People are asking, is this fair? Is this the Dodgers buying another dynasty? And here's the kicker. Remember how the Dodgers reloaded after 2020? They didn't just add pieces, they assembled a machine. This Bichette rumor? It's the next level of that machine, and if it explodes, the league's competitive balance goes up in smoke. What do you think? Is this the tipping point for MLB outrage? But to understand why this Bichette bombshell is blowing up, we gotta dive deep into the players and teams involved, because this isn't random, it's calculated chaos. Let's start with Bo Bichette himself, the 27-year-old phenom who's about to turn 28 in March, right in his prime, with that youthful fire that screams superstar in the making. This guy's a doubles machine folks, 44 doubles last season alone, 18 homers, a .311 average, and he mashed .348 in the postseason, proving he can handle the bright lights. He's had multiple 40-double seasons, and in 2021 he crushed 29 homers while playing a full slate of games. Acquired by the Jays in that blockbuster with the Marlins back in 2018, he's been their cornerstone, the guy who turned Toronto into a playoff threat. But now, word is he's open to a move, and the Dodgers are dangling that $185 to $200 million mega deal. Numbers that make your head spin. What? Because he's not just a shortstop, he's a Swiss Army knife, a utility wizard who can adapt. Played second base in the World Series? Yeah, and he looked damn good doing it with smooth glove work in that cannon arm. Athletic as hell with gold glove potential at multiple spots, he's got the speed to cover ground and the bat to punish pitchers. Now contrast that with the Dodgers' current mess. Tommy Edman, versatile, can play outfield spots, hit .250 with decent pop, but his injury log reads like a horror novel. Ankles, hamstrings, you name it. Gavin Lux, speed demon at .280, 13 steals, but limited to 71 games due to call-ups and platoons. And don't get me started on the Padres' Luis Arias, the free agent two-time batting champ who's been platooning at first but could slide back to second. He's a .300 hitter with no pop, perfect for batting ninth and extending the lineup, with a career .306 average and those batting titles in 2022 and 2023. But here's the crazy part. If Bichette comes, does Mookie Betts slide to third? Mookie's 31, a four-time World Series champ, Gold Glove shortstop who moved in from the outfield. He's been struggling offensively, Stomach issues derailed his spring, personal losses hit hard, but he turned it on in the World Series with that iconic double play flip to end it all. And Teoscar Hernandez? Love the guy, but at this stage he's left field material with his power stroke fading. Right field's wide open if Kyle Tucker, yeah, the Astros trash-throwing villain, doesn't come. But Tucker? No way he suits up in Dodger blue after that garbage. Wounds don't heal that easy. And let's not forget Will Smith behind the plate, anchoring the middle. This infield could be legendary, but is it worth the upheaval? Now here's where it gets conspiratorial, my friends, because this Bichette rumor smells like a setup, a master plan cooked up in those Vegas shadows. Is this just a smart signing, or is it part of a bigger Dodgers master plan to dominate the NL West forever? Think about it. The Dodgers are already a back-to-back World Series champs. 5 trips in 9 years, 3 rings in 6. But imagine adding Bichette's bat to an infield of Mookie, Will Smith, and maybe a shifted Betts. It's not just upgrading second base, it's creating a super infield that rivals the Yankees dynasties of old. Suspicious? Hell yeah. Why now, at the Vegas meetings, with whispers of Bichette being available? Is Toronto tanking him after a down year, or are the Dodgers manipulating free agency to avoid overpaying elsewhere? And what about that leaked photo? Was it staged, or is it real evidence of a secret deal, maybe even involving agents like Scott Boras pulling strings? Rhetorical question. Are the Dodgers conspiring to hoard talent while the rest of the league starves, using their endless wallet to buy out the competition? Fans are screaming conspiracy because this could imbalance the entire sport. Again. Remember when they got Shohei Ohtani? That was game-changing, a unicorn that shifted power. It's nuclear, potentially rigging the draft and free agency for decades. And let's speculate, what if this is tied to the World Baseball Classic? The Dodgers skipping Japan trips to focus on deals? It's all connected, folks. A web of manipulation that has the league's integrity on the line. Is MLB complicit, or are they powerless against LA's empire? Let's compare this to past moves because patterns don't lie, and the Dodgers' history is littered with these strategic bombshells that scream conspiracy. The Dodgers playbook? They traded for Betts and Freeman in 2020, turning a good team into a monster, then signed Ohtani to that historic $700 million deal. Each one a calculated strike that left rivals scrambling. Compare that to teams like the Padres who let Arias walk after his batting titles, or the Jays who might be unloading Bichette like they did Vlad Guerrero Jr. in past deals for prospects. League patterns? Big market teams like the Yankees and Dodgers always find ways to reload. Think the Yankees core 4 in the late 90s, while small markets like the Pirates or Royals get scraps. This Bichette rumor? It's the Dodgers doing what they do best, outmaneuvering everyone using their LA allure to poach stars. And if it mirrors their Betts acquisition, swapping prospects for a star, it could be another masterstroke. But here's the intrigue. Is Bichette the new Betts, a versatile force, or is he a risk like when they overpaid for underperformers? Teams are losing their minds because if LA lands him, the gap widens. No more competitive balance, it's Dodgers hegemony, and fans are drawing parallels to the steroid era's imbalances. Rhetorical question. Will this lead to a revolt like tanking mandates or salary caps? Or is it just the natural order of baseball's haves and have-nots? Alright, let's get tactical, roster fit analysis time because this isn't just about plugging a hole, it's about reshaping the Dodgers' DNA. Second base has been a black hole. Injuries to Edman and Lux left the Dodgers scrambling with Rojas and anyone who could field a glove, leading to patchwork lineups that cost games. Adding Bichette? He'd solidify it, but at $200 million? That's almost half the payroll, pushing the Dodgers to the luxury tax brink. Depth chart. Bichette at second, Edman as super sub in outfield, he can play center, left, right, Lux platooning for speed. But salary dynamics? The Dodgers are capped out, Ohtani $700 million, Betts extension looming at $300 million plus. This could force cuts, maybe Kike Hernandez or Chris Taylor out, or trading prospects like Eddie's Leonard. Development concerns? Bichette's learning a new position at 28, risky but he's athletic with minor league time at second. If Mookie shifts to third, it frees up shortstop for a kid, but Mookie's gold glove defense might suffer. And right field? Tucker's a no-go, so maybe a cheap outfielder like a reclamation project. Here's the crazy part. This fits the Dodgers' Swiss Army knife philosophy, versatile stars who can play anywhere, like Betts moving from outfield to short. But is it worth the gamble for a guy who's never been a full-time second baseman? Projections show Bichette boosting the lineup by 10 to 15 runs, but injuries could derail it. What do you think? Does this fit or is it a payroll disaster? Scouting report, Bichette's strengths? Elite bat, high OBP at .358, power to all fields, 18 homers last year, and that doubles machine, 44 in 2024. Weaknesses? He's a shortstop by trade. Second base might expose his range a tad. He's not as fluid as a natural like Jose Altuve, but his arm's cannon-like, rated 70+ on the 20-80 scale. Projections. In LA with better pitchers and Dodger Stadium's bandbox, he could hit .320 with 25 homers, 50 doubles and 6.0 WAR. Stats last year. .311/.358/.496, 5.5 WAR, 18 HR, 44 2B. Arias alternative, .354 average in 2023, but no power, just 6 HR lifetime, contact-only hitter for the bottom of the order. Edman? Solid glove, .250 average, but injury risk caps him at 120 games. If healthy, Bichette's the upgrade. Think a younger, healthier version of Dustin Pedroia with pop. But scouts warn, position change could slow him down, dropping his defense from Gold Glove level. As one anonymous scout told me, Bichette's a hitter first but second base? It's a stretch, could cost him a step. Video game analogy. In MLB The Show, he'd be a 90+ contact/power guy with 80 defense. What do you think? Does he project as a Dodger legend or a flop like some overpaid imports? League-wide reaction? Oh man, it's a firestorm that's spreading like wildfire. Rival fans are losing their minds. Padres faithful are bitter Arias might go to LA, tweeting stealing our guys again. Astros are still salty about Tucker, calling it Dodgers imperialism. Media's calling it Dodgers cheating again, with headlines like Bichette to LA, the end of competitive baseball, and ESPN panels debating is this fair play? Executives? Jay's GM probably crying in his casino suite, while Dodgers brass is smirking. Fans? Outraged on socials, this ruins the game. Small markets can't compete. Dodgers are buying rings. It's chaos, folks. Twitter's blowing up with memes of Bichette in Dodger blue, Reddit threads are wars with 10,000 comments. What? Because if Bichette signs, the Dodgers lineup becomes unbeatable. Ohtani, Betts, Freeman, Bichette. No team can touch that, and it's sparking calls for MLB intervention. Rhetorical question. Will this lead to fan boycotts or a new CBA? The outrage is real and it's only growing. Big picture implications? This isn't just for 2026. It's for the next decade, reshaping MLB forever. The Dodgers could three-peat, matching the Yankees' 1998-2000 run, with Bichette as the linchpin. Free agency? Teams will overpay for scraps, widening the gap. Think the Mets chasing Ohtani leftovers. Competitive balance? Dead, with the Dodgers hoarding stars like a monopoly. The league's rigged for LA, and if this happens, expect rule changes, tanking incentives, or even expansion drafts. What does it mean for the season? Dodgers win 110 games, sweep the playoffs, but at what cost? For baseball? A monopoly that kills fan interest, turning casual viewers away. Conspiracy alert. Is MLB letting this slide to boost ratings, or is it the Dodgers' calculated dominance? Long-term, younger stars like Lux get buried and the sport becomes a two-tier league. What if Bichette flops? It could backfire, costing the Dodgers a title. But if he thrives? Dynasty extended. The stakes are insane. This could define an era. So there you have it, Dodgers Nation. The Bichette bombshell that's got everyone talking conspiracy, chaos, and dynasty. Is Bo coming to second base? Will it destroy the league? What about Arias or sticking with Edman? The GMs are in Vegas, anything's possible. But here's the truth, if this goes down, the Dodgers aren't just winning, they're rewriting history. What do you think? Drop your wild theories in the comments. Bichette yes or no? Is this fair? Conspiracy or coincidence? Hit that like button if you're fired up, subscribe for more breakdowns where the drama never stops.